Hi children, welcome to English grammar class. Today we are going to study chapter 4, countable and uncountable nouns. So in the previous classes we have studied about nouns. Let's recall that. What are nouns? Nouns are names of people, things, animals or place. And also we have studied two types of nouns, isn't it? Common noun and proper noun. So common noun means nouns in general, names in general, like teacher, doctor, nurse, like that. Those are examples of common nouns. And if we specify if we call a particular name or particular things, such nouns are called proper nouns. Okay, today in this chapter we are going to study about countable nouns. In this class we will be discussing only about countable nouns. So what are countable nouns? And from the term itself we can understand that the nouns that can be counted, such nouns are called countable nouns. Here you see, look at this picture. So by looking this picture you can say that there are 4 boys and 2 girls, and 4 boys are sitting and playing carom and 2 girls are watching. So look at this sentence. 4 boys are playing carom, 2 girls are watching the game, 2 kittens are playing with a ball of wool. In this sentence, boys and carom are nouns, isn't it? Then girls and game, that are also nouns. Then kittens, that is also noun. And these nouns we can count. We can say that how many numbers are there. See, 4 boys, 2 girls and 1 carom board. So such kind of nouns are called countable nouns. So countable nouns are names of things that can be counted. Names of things that can be counted. For example, boy, girl, table, chair, apple, aeroplane, elephant, tree. See, all these nouns we can count. In your class, how many boys are there? How many girls are there? How many tables are there? How many chairs are there? In a basket, how many apples are there? How many aeroplanes are there in the airport? So such kinds of or such type of nouns are called countable nouns. So how to define countable nouns? Countable nouns are names of things that can be counted. Then in your textbook some more examples are given. There are at page number 16, there are 15 oranges in the basket. You see the sentence, there were 15 oranges in the basket, and the 2 nouns are there, oranges and basket. So that are examples of countable noun. We know how many oranges are there, 15 oranges, isn't it? So in the basket, in a particular basket there are 15 oranges. Then 4 cats are sitting on the wall. There also the number of cats are mentioned. So it is an example of countable nouns. Then here is an exercise. Circle the countable nouns in the sentences below. Circle the countable nouns in the sentences below. Here you see, first sentence is 2 little pigs are playing. What is the noun here? Pigs. So how many pigs are there? 2. So which is the countable noun? Pigs. Then Tom's toys are in the bag. Tom's toys are in the bag. So what are the countable nouns? Toys and bag. Then the moon shines brightly. Which is the countable noun here? Yes, moon. Then each box has 10 pencils. What are the countable nouns here? Box and pencils. Then the teacher gave Arjun a few books. What's the countable nouns? Yeah, it's books, a few books. So these are the countable nouns which we have circled. Then next, there are some rules. Countable nouns may also have a, an or the before them. We can identify the countable nouns from a sentence. How? So the countable nouns may have a, an or the before them. And also where we have to use a, A comes before singular countable nouns that start with a consonant sound. If a noun starts with the consonant sound, before that we have to add a. Before that we have to add a. If the singular countable noun start with a vowel sound, for example begins with a, e, I or u, we have to add an. We use an before the singular countable nouns begins with the vowel sound. Then a and an are used when we do not talk about particular places, things and animals. So if we are not speaking about a particular place, particular animals or particular things, we have to use a or an. And if we are talking about a particular place, particular people, particular things and animals, we have to use the. Did you understand? So once again remember that countable nouns also have a, an or the before them. Before the countable nouns, these words will be there, a, an or the. Where we have to use a before the countable nouns begins with the consonant sound, and if a singular countable noun begins with the vowel sound, add an. If we are not talking about a particular person, place or thing, we can add a and an, and if we talk about a particular people, place, things or animals, we have to use the word the before the countable nouns. Then next another exercise, page number 18. Rewrite the sentences given below by inserting a, an or the before the countable nouns. So here some sentences are given, so you have to add a, an or the before the countable nouns. The first sentence you see, Mila has green dress. Here the countable noun is green dress, so before that we have to add a or an or the. You see the word green, it begins with G, it's a consonant sound, so of course before green dress we have to add a. Then the second sentence is, Nidhi had apple for breakfast. Nidhi had apple for breakfast. In this sentence there is no a or an or the before the countable noun. So what is the countable noun here? Yes, apple is the countable noun. Shall we rewrite this sentence? Yes. Okay. Nidhi, N-I-D-H-I, Nidhi had. Nidhi had. The countable noun is apple. So apple begins with the a. It's a vowel sound. So of course before apple we have to add an apple for breakfast. In this way you have to rewrite the other three sentences. Rehu won first prize. Rehu won first prize. Here first prize is the countable noun. So it's a particular type of prize, isn't it? So before that what we have to add? Yes, the we have to add. So in that way you check the sentence and add a, an or the. Then the homework or the what you have to write in the notebook. You have to write this definition in your notebook. Countable nouns are names of things that can be counted. Example also you have to write. Then countable nouns may also have a, an or the before them. Before the countable nouns there should be a, an or the. That is, these are the things you have to write in your notebook. Thank you. We will see in the next class.